Hi, this is Jonathan Goldhill, family business coach and author of the book Disruptive Successor. And in today's video, I want to talk about my P, which has to do with process. And so in any business, if you're relying upon the people to get the work done, that's fine. But if you don't have documented processes, when you go to hand off a process in your business to someone else, unless you have it documented, chances are it's not going to be done the way you want it to be done. Now, most clients who come to me tell me that their processes are just not that great. And this is something they need to improve. And I believe that's true and very typical of businesses that are smaller businesses. And when I say smaller, I'm talking companies under probably 10 million in revenues or 100 employees. After a certain size, you tend to get more sophisticated and put these processes in place. And for me, just so we're clear, processes are a set of procedures or methods or ways of doing things that when rolled together form a system. And so you might have a system around human resources. You might have a system around financial management. You might have a system around sales and marketing. But you have subsystems or processes within each of them. So let me give you 5 reasons why you need systems. First of all, systems or processes provide consistency when it comes to things like onboarding, selling, and training. Change is also easier to accomplish when systems are documented. Training employees becomes simpler with documented procedures in place. Business systems also encourage employees to focus on what they do best, and business systems create value to any buyer of your business in the future. So when documenting a system, you should start by identifying the 5 to 10 of the most important processes and document them by drawing a picture, writing a set of instructions, maybe doing a training video. But before you go too deep, make sure there's only enough detail for someone to follow them and that they're straightforward to follow. So now it's clear what systems are and why they're important. You should keep in mind that every system is going to be unique to each business. So don't get stuck in the pit of comparing your systems or processes to someone else's. You don't know what theirs looks like. You're going to have to create your own. Let me tell you a story about a company. One of my first clients that I worked with as a consultant, this goes back many years, I was brought into a contract flooring and carpet installation company, and I was in charge of developing their operations manual. And I detailed by interviewing every single person that was doing a significant process that they wanted to document, and documenting all the forms that they were using and trying to look for simple ways of putting it all together. And I did come across Carl's Jr.'s operating manual. And I thought I'd hit the jackpot and found the perfect blueprint. But only looking back did I realize that that was good for them. And we needed to create something that was good for this particular carpet installation company. So don't think that your processes have to be compared against anyone else. Improve what you've got, and it can only get better from there.